Wow, what an impressive storm we have unfolding over portions of southern Minnesota and southwestern Wisconsin as we speak. And this includes the southwestern half of the Twin Cities metro. Areas of Carver, Scott, Dakota counties now receiving snow in excess of an inch an hour. Some areas in a very thin band across southern Minnesota are receiving snowfall rates at an inch and a half to maybe even 2 inches per hour right now, with perhaps even some thunder likely with some of this snow that's falling. The snow totals are going to get out of hand again in a narrow band across southern Minnesota, and this would likely include Carver, Scott, and Dakota counties, where in excess of 6 inches, maybe even 8 to 10 inches of heavy, wet concrete like snow is going to fall over the next 6 to 10 hours. Let's take a look at the infrared satellite loop right now over southern Minnesota. You can see cloud tops are cooling. Those are the bright yellows and greens that are showing up. That's an intensifying storm system right over southern Minnesota, including the Twin Cities, especially the southern metro. These cooling cloud tops are indicative of very heavy snows that are falling, again, in excess of 1 to 2 inches per hour in some locations. And travel conditions obviously are deteriorating quickly, especially as you head south of the Minneapolis and St. Paul downtowns into southern Minnesota along Highway 52 and along I-35 in southern Minnesota. So make sure you keep that in mind, anybody that's traveling. Here's Twin Cities radar. This is impressive. These dark greens and yellows, again, that's snow at over an inch per hour, maybe even close to 2 inches per hour. This would include, once again, Carver, Scott, Dakota counties on south into Rice County, Goodhue County, south to near Rochester, just north of Rochester, really snowing hard there. And then, of course, the snow tapers off as you go southwest into south central Minnesota and, of course, northeast of the Twin Cities. The northern metro, hardly even a flake right now, which means there's going to be a sharp gradient of snow. Portions of Anoka County, northern Washington County may not even get an inch or two of snow, maybe only a coating up in those areas, while places such as Lakeville, Burnsville, New Prague, Farmington, some of these areas may be getting snows in excess of 6 inches before it's all said and done by tomorrow morning. Let's just zoom out real quick. We're going to take a look at the radar across the upper Midwest. Snow extending all the way back into northeastern South Dakota. So we've got a good 4 to 6 hours worth of snow left here, at least in the Twin Cities metro, and maybe even a little bit longer snow period in the Rochester area, where it may snow until about 1 to 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. But this, again, is an extremely impressive snowfall. In some areas, corridor, 30 to 50 mile wide corridor, strip of snow across southern Minnesota, where there's going to be 6 to 10 inches of snow. When we started talking about temperatures, or at least when we were experiencing temperatures around 70 degrees just a week ago, might be a little bit hard to take for some individuals. Here's the latest snow graphic from Novak Weather. You can see the axis of heavy snow stretching from near Rochester and La Crosse, Wisconsin, on northwest to New Prague, Lakeville, Wilmer, Minnesota. These areas could easily get in excess of 6 inches of snow by you wake up tomorrow morning. So be prepared for difficult travel conditions and stay tuned to Novak Weather. We'll keep updating you. Bye-bye.